Good evening. I'm John Netz, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you tonight to a Palm Coast event that blends tradition, holiday spirit, and community. The magic of Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, those commemorations begin right here, right now at tonight's tree lighting ceremony. Tonight's event will bring much joy to your family, to your friends. It coincides with the first night of the Rotary Club of Flagler County's annual Fantasy Lights display. This is the 10th year that this light display will sparkle across our community, making special memories for families during the entire month of December. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Rotary President Maxwell, who will give you a few details about the Fantasy Lights Festival and how to get the most out of your visits. Matt?
Thank you. As president of the Rotary Club of Flagler County, I'm pleased to welcome you to our 10th annual Fantasy Lights Festival, which after tonight, the tree lighting will run nightly from 6:30 until 9 throughout the entire month of December. We hope when family and friends gather, you will invite them here to walk through our 40 lighted displays here in Town Center. And an event of this magnitude would not be possible without the efforts and support of many people and organizations. We are pleased to have several of them with us this evening, and we would like to recognize them, and I ask you to please hold your applause until the end. They are over here to my left. Bill and Libby Butler, co-founders of the Fantasy Lights Festival. Jeff and Cindy Evans, Jeff Evans State Farm Insurance. Kathy Heitner Moore of Haven Hospice. Dave and Thea Mathan of Dave's A1 Auto Parts and Sales. Pat and Bill Kempf. Sheriff Jim and wife Cornelia Manfrey. Mayor John and Priscilla Netz. Dee Dee Beadle and her husband Mike. Dr. Jane Walters of Palm Coast Podiatry. Richard and Christine Cross of Smoothie King. Ken and Diane New. Clint Smith of Palm Coast Holdings. Scott Sowers and Al Sandor from S.E. Klein Construction. Severino Tamayo, ViStar Credit Union. Larry Volenick, Florida Power and Light. And Gail Wadsworth, Clerk of Courts. If we could all please give them a round of applause. As you walk around the light display this evening, all of our sponsors are going to be wearing one of these. If you would please stop and thank them for all that they've done and all of their generosity. Enjoy the Light Festival. As you do, we have food vendors set up around the town center here. And I'd like to make one announcement to parents. If you could please make sure that your children walk on the brick pavement. We have several guide wires that hold up our arrangements, so please be very cautious of that. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Mayor John Netz.
Thank you, Matt. No matter where we were born and raised, no matter how we worship, the citizens of Palm Coast come together this time every year to share peace and brotherhood. We rejoice in our diverse cultures, our heritage, and our mutual hope for peace. We respect the common bonds that exist among all of us. Now, please turn your attention to this magnificent sand pine, nicknamed Sandy Pine, by the way, that was given to Palm Coast, and a great big thank you to our local Girl Scout troops 966, 754, 872, and 1527, and to the Bunnell Elementary School students who completed the beautiful ornaments that adorn this tree. Their contribution to this ceremony reaffirms our commitment and our connection to each other as Palm Coast neighbors, friends, and family. Now, I'd also like to introduce two of my colleagues up here, Bill McGuire, Jason DiLorenzo, and the Palm Coast City Council. But I know that you didn't come here to hear us speak. You came here to meet a very special guest, a fellow who never ages, a jolly guy who makes us all so happy this time of year. He hardly needs any introduction, but can you all give us a Palm Coast welcome for our good friend, Santa Claus? Ho, ho, ho!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Santa, are you going to say a few words?
Mayor.
You going to say a few words?
While I think about it, okay?
Okay, at this time, Santa, Matt, the remainder of Palm Coast City Council and I will lead you in a countdown from 10 down to 1 for a lighting of our beautiful tree. So let's all gather around the lever. All together now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the tree lighting. Please take an opportunity to look at the Fantasy of Lights display. Thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful and joyous holiday season. Thank you.